How is everybody? And if you're new to my channel, welcome. By this time, I have a thing for summer. And I have another thing for cooking on an open fire outside. So while I'm greasing up this Dutch pan, let me tell you something about fire cooking. Fire cooking for me has become a part of summer tradition. I don't really mind the heat or the cleanup before and after. And I found a way to do it really mess free. So this is what I'm going to try today. And the crackling flames and the smoke, can I call it aromatic smoke? And the primal connection to nature for makes fire cooking for me the connection between outdoors and the food. And while I'm chopping up the veggies, um, uh, these kind of veggies go well with fire cooking because there is not much sauteing needed and you need a meat to go with it. Pretty simple cooking, anybody can do it. And I hope you do it really because this is a healthy kind of food, my kind of cooking. And like it or not, this is the most elemental experience of a sensory feast, unlike any other cooking method. I think this becomes an immersive journey for me that engages all our senses in a sort of culinary adventure. Why on earth do you think the charcoal industry would make so much money catering to this need otherwise? Simply because it enhances the natural flavors of food. Can we call it primal cuisine? The intense heat generated by the fire creates a smoky and charred essence to meats, vegetables, and stew. And talking about meats, I am using a game hen here or a Cornish game hen, and I'm going to rub it up with salt, pepper, lemon, and please go under the skin because that helps in the cooking, and a lot of ginger garlic paste and chili pepper. So the stomach of the game hen has to be stuffed up with half a tomato. You can fill up a full tomato, looks pretty ugly, but this works. And once the meat is dressed, you really don't have to saute or roast the meat. Everything goes into the pan and it's cooked. Entire cooking takes less than 1 hour. I think I did it in 45 minutes. I think the intense heat kind of quickens up the process because on a stove top it's much more regulated heat. On a fire you cannot regulate the heat that much. In fire cooking, the smoldering embers and wood chips contribute subtle and complex flavors that infuse with the ingredients. This unique combination of direct heat and smoky essence adds depth and complexity to dishes and, in a way, transforming ordinary ingredients into extraordinary culinary delight. Let's keep the meat and vegetables separate for now. And we already covered the bottom of the Dutch oven with chopped onions. That helps to temper the heat. I'm using charcoal briquets, and for a mess free fire cooking, you need to prep the area. So, if you have a cement surface outside, that helps a lot. Line an area with 6 to 8 cement bricks, place a wide clay pot or container, and pour in the charcoal. Fire needs oxygen to burn, so a wider pot is necessary. I should have lined the clay pot with aluminum foil, but completely missed that step. Light the briquettes on fire and wait for a steady burn. Place 2 bricks on either side and put the Dutch oven on top. Remember to not put the pan directly on the pot because it would cut off airflow and put out the fire. The onions would start sizzling very soon, and then put the dressed chicken over the roasted onions. Let it cook for 5 minutes before veggies go in. After that, it's pretty easy sailing. Takes 50 minutes to cook the chicken through and keep checking to see if it is done. Oh, and half a gallon of water has to be poured in if you want a soup, as there will be evaporation, of course. And you do have to remove the stew to a different pot after cooking because carrying the hot pot will be very difficult. I removed it to a different pan because that's how you actually serve it. Actually, the act of cooking over fire fosters a sense of a shared experience that enables conversations, strengthens relationships, and creates lasting memories. I used to do it with my child when he was young. Now he's grown and still loves it. I don't think anybody is cooking alone over a fire unless it is by choice. It will draw people together. Hey, we are primal hunter gatherers by nature, right? So, if you try it at home, let me know how it works out, and the recipe is in the description box. I'll see you in my next video.